This USA MVP, I'm here to talk about the Juan Manuel Marquez versus Timothy Bradley fight coming up. Going into this fight, it's been kind of a brain twister for me. You got one hand where Timothy Bradley, his last two fights have not been so decisive, dominant fights. He fought Prognikov, where he was clearly out on his feet for a big portion of the fight. And he had fought Manny Pacquiao, which was obviously a questionable decision. Then you have Juan Manuel Marquez on this hand, who had beat Pacquiao by knockout with a very devastating punch, probably the best punch of his career, if you ask me. And not just, that one punch. Throughout the fight, he seemed a lot stronger physically than he was previously in any of his other fights. He also knocked Pacquiao down earlier in the fight as well. Now, going into this fight between Juan Manuel Marquez and Tim Bradley, I can see this fight going two ways. Either Bradley can be fighting very defensively or very offensively. Now, with this newfound power that Juan Manuel Marquez has, I don't think it's in Bradley's best interest to fight so offensively. Because if he fights Juan Manuel Marquez in the same way that he fights Prognikov, then Juan Manuel Marquez would know how to put punches together to finish Bradley off. I think Prognikov was a little bit more wild with his punches, and I think Juan Manuel Marquez would be more accurate. Or, if Bradley fights defensively, I could see him pity-pat punching to a decision. That would be the best way, I think, for Bradley to win the fight. I do see Juan Manuel Marquez having a chance at knocking Bradley out, but I don't really see Juan Manuel Marquez outpointing Bradley in the fight. Keep in mind, Bradley has great conditioning throughout 12 rounds. He doesn't seem to tire out. Great conditioning. Juan Manuel Marquez, his conditioning is great as well. But I just don't see it. I don't see Juan Manuel Marquez outpointing him with his counterpunches, with comparing to Bradley's pity-pat volume, because the pity-pat punches, they make points. So let me know what you think. Leave your comments. Subscribe to me, USA MVP.